tonight I would like to wish Meghan Thee Stallion a very, very merry Christmas.
At Weekends with Adele in Las Vegas, Adele gave a shout out to the fellow Grammy winner and folk collaborator on a viral mashup just hours after the jury found Tory Lanez guilty of shooting Meghan Thee Stallion over 2 years ago.
Girl, get your piece. Do whatever you want now, baby. I love ya.
You could say that Adele's show of support was a little bit subtle, but she's actually one of the few celebrities who has said anything about this verdict publicly. When I decided to do this segment after seeing the Adele video, I thought, okay, I'll go grab some other reactions. Usually with these kind of, compilation reaction videos, I'll grab about 10 to 15 reactions of celebrities, and there's way more I could have chosen from. This, to find 5, was like going through the weeds. Like, there is very little reaction out there, which I'm very surprised by.
I don't think that girl shot herself.
Right.
So somebody did it. Mm-hmm. But I think ultimately it's not what I think you did, it's what I can prove.
D.L. Hughley spoke to Vlad TV just hours before the guilty verdict, and he predicted a different outcome.
I would think it would be a hung jury.
After the jury delivered their verdict, D.L. shared the news on his Instagram, adding, "Welp, well that's that." In the Vlad TV interview, D.L. did vocalize the disturbing aspect of this whole situation.
That little girl got shot, and that now all of a sudden she is the butt of everybody's recrimination. She's the one who did something wrong, and I don't understand it.
Raquel Willis tweeted, "Meghan Thee Stallion deserves more than the justice served in the Tory Lanez case. She deserves a culture and media landscape that doesn't demonize black women's lives, safety, and voices. We all need to understand that psychosocial wounds are just as harmful as physical wounds." While Tony Tone wrote, "Too many people ridiculed Meghan. They attempted to justify their bullying with the truth will come out in court. Well, the truth is out. Based on testimony and evidence, Tory Lanez has been found guilty. Will people be as loud with their apologies as they were with their belittling? That remains to be seen. But one voice that was very loud outside the courtroom after the verdict was Tory Lanez's father, Sunstar Peterson, and this was captured by the Shade Room and Batty TVV.
"I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen."
I can think of a few others, but okay, I get it. He's a very passionate father, and he's ready to name the names of the people that he says are responsible for this guilty verdict.
"The whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. The Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of God,
That's right.
and you will know who I am."
That's right. Say that.
Xavier Pope, lawyer and host of Suit Up News, wrote, "Tory Lanez's father should be ashamed of his little self tossing out God on this verdict. Dude, your son shot at a woman." Xavier said it. Caitlin Allen took a slightly lighter tone in his tweet. He tweeted the clip of Meghan with her fictitious lawyer, She-Hulk, earlier this year, and wrote, "We did it, Jen." Iggy Azalea also took to Twitter to address the backlash that she was getting that Tory was going to and may still be executive producing her next album, writing, "Now isn't the time to talk about a hypothetical album I'm yet to create, or who will EP it?" And that's basically it for the celeb reaction. That's extremely telling to me that the misogyny is so scary and so dangerous for celebrities that they won't even say, "Way to go, Meghan," after this verdict. I know this is a bit of a messy situation, but Meghan is not the villain by no means. And many have made her that. And sure, it's sad that Tory Lanez is going to jail, but he committed the crime. I completely recognize that black men have been overly incarcerated, is that the term, in the world. And that's been a terrible thing, but that doesn't mean that the black men that actually do something, that actually commit a crime, shouldn't go to jail. And yes, of course, there's been lots of white men who have committed crimes and they don't go to jail, so why shouldn't it be the same for black men? I get that argument too. But yeah, to say that someone who does commit a crime, black men shouldn't go to jail just because, there's been enough black men in prison. So kudos to Meghan Thee Stallion, who has been dealing with a system that has been trying to silence her ever since she finally spoke out on Instagram Live in August 2020.
You shot me, and you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. Stop lying.
Like, it never should have gotten this convoluted. But yeah, what do you think of the verdict? And Are you surprised that more celebrities aren't speaking out about it?